It's Halloween and it's 2008, Halloween night. And just a few days ago I came up with this amazing realization about the election. First of all, let me stop before I go any further and let you know, as a matter of disclosure, that I am an independent. I don't even think I'm going to vote. I've got issues with both candidates. But I like to watch and analyze and try to figure out what's driving what. One of my philosophies is you go back in time, you go back in history, and you try to understand what motivated and drove people to do certain things. And the philosophy that I have is, if you want to get to the bottom of something, follow the money. Okay? I mean, I can give you 1,000 examples, but I don't want to bore you to death. It take too much time to do that. So I got to keep the video under 10 minutes because I don't know how to edit. So, I've been watching the special interests, and I've been watching where the money's flowing, and I've noticed that Obama's been getting an enormous amount of money. And, of course, a lot of it's coming from grassroots and so on. But a lot of the money's been coming from some very interesting sources. Weird, sources that you would otherwise think are very conservative. And I really had to scratch my head and say, what's that all about? Why would, sources that normally appear very conservative, why would they be supporting Obama? And bingo, the lights went off and I realized what's going on. Special interests, I believe, really run our country. It's unfortunate, but I believe it's true. And the corporate elite, the military-industrial complex, various industries, the drug industry, etc., etc. Everybody's out there to lobby, to manipulate, and get what they want. They buy our politicians, and bingo, we just sit back and we pretend that we've got this democracy and so on and so forth. But in any case, if you really follow the money, you find there's a support from the conservative side for Obama. Crazy. And especially in the quasi-military industrial complex, that sort of incestuous relationship between industry and military that Dwight Eisenhower warned us about back in the late 50s when he was leaving office. Well, why would they support Obama? I mean, McCain is the warmonger. Why would they put their money behind Obama? And I stopped and thought, oh my God, it's brilliant. You see, if McCain was elected, he'd be seen, of course, as, if he got involved, if he continued Iraq, if he got involved in any other new conflicts, he'd be seen as more of the same. He'd be seen as a continuation of Bush. Not only that, but he's got a Democratic Congress to deal with. He's got a populace that wouldn't trust him because of the Bush relationship. And so the agenda of the military-industrial complex, which is, of course, whenever possible, to drum up some conflict and war, because that's how they make a living. With McCain, forget it. He'd be a lame duck. But with Obama, he's got the Congress behind him. He's got the populace that trusts him. He's got the world that trusts him. And, he's a great guy, smart, and so on and so forth. So I can see that the military-industrial complex, they see better chances to drive their agenda with an Obama presidency than they do with McCain. Now, I'm not suggesting that Obama, is planning anything or something like that. I have no idea. But I do know these people are smart. They know what they're doing. And if they could manipulate things in such a way as to make it appear, even to smart people, that maybe we do need to get involved in Pakistan or Iran or Sudan or God knows where else. And if they convinced Obama and he got up in front of the public and said, folks, I've been in office 6 months now, and you know me, I'm against conflict, I'm against war, but we do have an issue here, and I believe that the military response is the appropriate one. He would get away with that much quicker than McCain. So, just FYI, keep your eyes open, and let's see what happens. But anyway, that's it for tonight. Happy Halloween.